Hey guys, Harley here, and today is the first episode of Tech Review. Now, usually I was going to start on low-tech stuff, but I upgraded to the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. So, let's take a look, shall we? It just came in the mail today. As you can tell, I've got the copper because of that. And I'm actually looking forward to this, so let's break the seal for the first time. Oh, is that broken? Yes, that broke it. And now, before I even take a gander at the foam, what do we get underneath it? So we get a power brick. I like how they're at the top instead of on the side. I love that. That's a genius idea. What is this brick? It's a super fast charge, so yes, that'll come in handy. The wire, of course. Or are these the headphones? No, these are the wire. Very nice. Your typical AKG that you get headphones. I've always loved these. AKG's always been my go-to. I mean, when it comes... Oh, I can't find it, but when I go to record stuff, I've got an old AKG, like KK270, like an old-fashioned one. But here you go. Here's the... They've got real nice line. Feels rather cheap this time around, but can't blame them. And then it plugs because we've gotten rid of the headphone jack now, which is an awful sad day, so we've got this now. So we've got that, nothing else I may have missed. Nope. Here it is. The Galaxy Note Ultra, and what we've all been waiting for. Oh, that is so satisfying. But my gosh, it is so big compared to my other one. I'd show you, but I'm recording on it. I'll see if I can do a side-by-side comparison and put them about here. But wow, look at the difference. It's got the bigger camera bump, as you guys can see here. It's got the much bigger camera bump, but it's not because it's a bigger camera bump, it's because they've actually slimmed down a few millimeters on the phone. I mean, look how slim that is. That is sexy. And I got the Mystic Bronze, and I love that it's got this pinkish tone to it, like just... Oh, I'm going to get used to that because I didn't go to the Note 10 because I went to the Note 9, which was my first transition to the Note series. It doesn't have the on-off button, it only has these, so, I mean, one of them will be the on-off button. Let's see, is this it? There it is. We have startup. This feels like an unreal dream because, honestly, I thought the Note 9 would have been my last phone, but this just got even better. So let me just quickly set this up and then I'll flip things through so that we can change it over to be enabled with the Galaxy Buds. Galaxy Buds are the little beans, as they prefer to be called. Let's unbox these babies. Why you not come out? Oh, there's one more side. In the box comes, you know, the cables and their extra earpieces in case you got different sized ears and whatnot. Cute little strip that comes around it. I like when they have cute packaging like this, although because it's plastic, not so much a fan, but that's my own opinion. And oh, will you marry me? I wonder who'd say yes if it was the day these came out. But that's really cool. That is really cool. Oh, that is beautiful. That is just gorgeous. And it says here, because it says on here, that they have 6 to 21 hours of playtime. And I'm pretty sure they said that it was with this and with how everything goes with the phone and everything. Connecting to an old device that you can wirelessly charge, share charge, and that it's improved but also gone down. We'll get to that bridge when we get there. I now have this in my hand, and so that you guys can clearly see, because there is a reflection on the phone because it's glass. Over here will be the phone as I scroll through it. So you've got all your typical little doodads. It's also got, well, I haven't put any of my apps over because I did have a lot of apps I don't play anymore, sorry. So yeah, so we've got everything we need from here. It's a lot quicker, but if we go into the settings, if it'll let me go to the settings, there we go. It's just a little harder with the video recorder, it's slightly updated. And let's go to, is it display? So it's darkness, adaptive, blue light. Now, do they have that updated? Vivid? Oh, I like vivid. Cooler, warmer. I'm not going to do complete cool. Then you can change the RGB on it, which is actually pretty damn cool. Fair enough, so you can do more advanced. I like that. The screen resolution comes as 1080, but for this test I want it as the full capabilities. Then there's that. Easy mode, accidental touch, sensitive touch, screensaver. What I'm wanting to look for is, no, thank you. I'm going to turn that off because that probably sounds awful. So 60 Hertz, but I want 120 Hertz. How do I get 120 Hertz? Let's go back to our full 1080, because I mean, with my old phone I put it to 720 because that was my go-to. It made things a lot bigger for me to see. Don't ask me how that works, but it works that way. And then standard, adaptive for get smoother animations and scrolling by automatically adjusting to 120. Okay, so then high. How do you get the 120? Adjust your screen. Oh, adaptive. So it will adjust your screen refresh rate up to 120. So it's up to 120. So it's not 120 or 60. It's up to 120. Which would explain a lot as to why it's, see, a lot more smoother with this. Absolutely love it. And one last thing that I wanted to check out, I know it's silly, but what can you do, is AR doodling. Because, oh, they changed it to the left side, that's weird. But, yes, skip, I already know about the ear actions. So you got your face here, and one thing that I've always liked doing is I'll get the pinkest of the pink, and woo, woo. It's definitely a lot better. It's definitely a lot more following my face and all that than the original, of course. But hey, it's still really cool. I mean, if you wanted to, you could... Oh, I'm an angel. Or not. Okay, I'm going to quit messing around with that, but... Oh, there's picture link. Now, that's cool. So there's a couple of that. Quick measurements. So they have updated that. They've updated a lot of this, but all of that, if you guys decide to get this, I'll let you guys decide. But one of the big things that I want to test out is the camera. So let's go do that now. Okay, and this is the super steady mode. Okay, so this is live video where it actually gives a nice bokeh on the background. Would this be really good for vlogging, because I'm a complete arm stretch out and using the live blur effect? I wonder if it'll actually be as good because I'm using the back cameras. Not as impressive with the video, but nonetheless impressive. Like, look at that zoom. It zoomed really, really quick. Okay, I'm indoors doing a bit of a test. I'm using the rear microphone. I'm of course on the Pro camera because you can only do this with the microphone of it. And if I flip it around so that you can see the girls, I'll show you what happens when you record from the rear, just to show you a little bit of the difference. So quickly going to show you and see how different it is when I'm behind the camera and all of this is here and whatnot. And then if I quickly go to the front, then it's now recording through the front camera. I wonder if there is a difference. I'll know if there is. Editor, say if it is or isn't. And then there's Omni. Now Omni does both sides of it, so you could probably click. And now this is me indoors using the Galaxy Buds as the microphone, just to see how different all of these are. And now I'm going to go outside just to check the difference with them all. So let's go. And as I am outside, there's a little bit of wind, a little bit of the birds chirping while I walk up the side of the house just to see how good these buds are, considering you can still hear a little bit from the outside even though I've got noise cancellation on. But I have had a little bit of an issue where the right side isn't playing music. Not sure why, but I'll be getting that sorted tomorrow. But these is the test. And now I'm testing the rear on the actual camera, and there's a bit of wind coming, so it'll make it interesting when it comes to it, because if I go backwards, you guys can probably hear a little bit more of the wind, can't you? While if we stop here and we quickly change it to the front, you guys see that there's not much to be done, but if I go this way where it's pointing away from me, how different does this actually sound? I'll have to see if I can test again tomorrow when there's a lot more wind when I'm in town, but I hope you guys don't mind what this is going to be turning out like. And now this is one thing I wanted to check out. So it is taking a little bit of my hair, and as you can see there is still some gaps from where my hair is. Fair enough. But this is one thing I wanted to test out with it. Just the different things you can do. Black and white. Well, I'm coloured, but with black and white you can definitely see, because of my pink hair, which ones are getting frayed out, which ones aren't. So, I mean, all around, it's really good fun.